Kate Middleton once said, "I really hope I can make a difference, even in the smallest way. I'm looking forward to helping as much as I can." She had a pretty easygoing childhood, but when she got to college, her life changed forever. Prince William and Kate Middleton's engagement was short, but their wedding was extravagant. After they got married, she had quite a few adjustments to make. One of the biggest adjustments and accomplishments for her was becoming a mother. Ultimately, she has made a big impact on many people's lives through helping people and making a difference. Kate Middleton had a normal childhood like most kids, but as she got older, many things changed. Michael Middleton and Kara Middleton, her parents, met from their job. He was a dispatcher and she was an airline hostess. Her father had connections to British royalty. After getting married, Michael Middleton and Kara Middleton had a baby. In Reading, Berkshire, England, Catherine Elizabeth Middleton, or Kate Middleton, was born to Carol and Michael Middleton on January 9, 1982. In the meantime, her parents had two other kids, Pippa Middleton and James Middleton, her two younger siblings. School was a part of the Middletons' life. Kate attended the University of St. Andrews. Furthermore, with them majoring in the same subject, it was no coincidence that she met Prince William in her art history class. They had many things in common, and they soon began to date, and feelings grew from there. They had to keep their relationship in privacy for the reasons that the media practically killed William's mother, and it was a big part in his parents' divorce. They started dating and did not tell anyone but their close friends. They took precautionary measures to leave and arrive places at different times to keep the suspicion low. They made sure not to get caught so the media was not all over them. There were many signs that the couple were not going to split after university, and their relationship was getting stronger since she went on his family vacation. They shared an intimate sunset together for the first time since they completed school at the Second Negosi Eco Lodge. They had not seen each other for a while after university, so when they met up, it was a big deal. Although the press thought otherwise, Prince William called it quits with Kate Middleton in 2007 over the phone, after 5 years of dating, because he was pressured by the royal family to propose to her or break up with her. They took a break for a while because of different pressures being put on them. There are many texts on the Middletons on James' birthday about how Kate Middleton would never fit in well with William's friends and family because of how her mother, Carol, raised her. After the breakup, the press started to blame her for their breakup. After a few months of not being together, they decided to get back together, and they have been together since. They got back together because they felt the pressure was finally lifted off of them. There are many ups and downs in Prince William and Kate Middleton's relationship, but their relationship ended up working out. Prince William and Kate Middleton's engagement and wedding were media sensations. He proposed to her with his mother, Princess Diana's ring, on their vacation to Kenya. They then revealed their engagement to the public on November 16, 2010. They chose Westminster Abbey as their venue for their wedding, unlike Prince William's parents, who chose St. Paul's Cathedral as their venue. They chose to get married at the same place as Prince William's grandparents. Westminster Abbey is the traditional place for holding coronations and weddings. When Kate Middleton arrives at her wedding, she wants to be recognized as herself rather than a princess. She is breaking tradition. When she leaves, she will be recognized as the princess she has just become. She arrived in a limousine to arrive how most brides arrive at their wedding, and left like traditional princesses leave their wedding, in a carriage. A secret that was kept until the day of the marriage is that Sarah Burton designed Kate Middleton's dress. She chose not to tell who designed her dress so she could save it for her special day. There were many guests at their wedding, but even more watching them on TV as they exchanged their vows at Westminster Abbey. When Prince William and Middleton got married, she was officially the first commoner to marry someone who will have a place on the throne and heir for 350 years. They decided to stay their first night in London to celebrate with their friends, straying away from tradition. After their first few nights, they thought it would be safe to leave without the press following them. In an effort to keep the media away, they tried to keep their honeymoon a secret. They waited after their wedding for 2 weeks until they left for their honeymoon. They took a beautiful honeymoon to the Seychelles Island. They had a picture-perfect wedding and went on a small honeymoon to celebrate themselves. After the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge got married, it took Middleton a while to adjust to the new life. She had a hard time finding a job as there were many requirements she had that many places would not allow. She needed to be able to take off shifts as soon as she could to be with her husband, and the royal family had to be accepting of the job. Staying hidden from the paparazzi, the couple stayed in a 4-bedroom farmhouse on a country estate grounds. They had to sneak around so the paparazzi would not follow them everywhere. Queen Elizabeth II allowed them to take a break as a grace period for 2 years. They decided to stay on an island for their time. This time allowed her to adjust to the drastic changes in her life and for him to serve as a search and rescue pilot. Queen Elizabeth let them take some time to have to themselves so they did not have the stress of immediately getting married and then going to the royal life. Princess Kate and Prince William tried to meet with the Middletons as much as they can, even when the royal life keeps them busy. She took a trip to California and a tour of Canada as some of her first trips as a part of the royal family. Prince Harry and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge visited the British Paralympic and Olympic teams before the Olympics started. They were also ambassadors of the Summer Olympic Games hosted in London. While on a tour to celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee in Southeast Asia, she gave her first official speech at a hospice in Malaysia. Although there were many changes Kate had to make, she eventually got used to it. Since the beginning of their marriage, their family has expanded by 3 boys and 1 girl. She was admitted into the Linda Wing at St. Mary's Hospital, the same hospital Prince William was born at, in the early stages of labor just before 6 a.m. After 14 hours of labor, she gave birth to her first baby, a boy, at 4:24 p.m. The healthy, unnamed baby boy barely weighed more than his soon-to-be crown, only weighing 8 pounds and 6 ounces. At the time of birth, George was not yet named. When Prince George reaches the crown, he will be known as King George VII. But as for now, he'll be known as His Royal Highness Prince George of Cambridge. Prince George is their eldest out of 3, their first son. A little less than 2 years later, she had her second baby, a girl, who is her only girl to this day. Weighing only 8 pounds, 3 ounces, Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana was born at St. Mary's Hospital at 8:34 a.m. on May 2, 2015. About 3 years later, she had her youngest baby, a boy, in 2018. Fifth in line to the throne is Prince Louis Arthur Charles. He was born at 11:01 a.m., April 23, 2018, at St. Mary's Hospital, weighing 8 pounds, 7 ounces. In order, the places to the throne are Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, and Prince Harry. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are the Queen's 4th, 5th, and 6th great-grandchildren. They have a happy family, and Kate Middleton is living a very happy life. After all, she's come so far, from being a commoner and now being a princess who's been making a change in the world. She started as a normal child, grew to be the prince's girlfriend, to his fiancé, and now to his wife. She has had to make adjustments along her journey and now has 3 healthy little kids and is living her happiest life. She has helped as many people as she can and has already had a big impact on the world. She will continue to inspire people and to be a huge role model across the world.